Hello everyone, this is Raji. In this video, let us learn how to create and configure Azure Integration Runtime. The Integration Runtime is the compute infrastructure used by Azure Data Factory. So it is used to provide data integration capabilities across different network environments. So Azure Integration Runtime provides a fully managed compute to natively perform data movement and dispatch data transformation activities to compute services like HD Insight. So it is hosted in Azure environment and support connecting to resources in public network environment with public accessible endpoints. So here in this video, let us learn how to create this Azure integration runtime. So here we are going to connect the SQL server. So first let us open the data factory. Here we are going to connect our SQL server with this Azure Data Factory. So let us see the process. So if you go to manage option, see here there is already linked service. If you go to the integration runtime, so there is already a pre-built integration runtime called auto resolving integration runtime. So to create a new integration runtime, we have to click new and select. Here we have two options, Azure self-hosted and Azure SSIS. So let us select this Azure self-hosted and click continue. So select self-hosted and click continue. So here you have to write the integration name. So I am giving SQL integration runtime. Select. So now click on integration runtime. So here we got two options. See two keys. So here there is two options, express setup and option to manual setup. So here there is an option called download and install integration runtime. So open this option, just click here. So it will take to the options to download Microsoft integration runtime. So select the language and select download. So select any of this and click next and you will be able to download this. So, so I have already downloaded this integration runtime. So let us run this integration runtime now. So we have to open this. So install. This may take some time. So click next. Accept the terms. So it is opening. So since I have clicked many times, it has opened. So accept the terms and conditions. Click next, next, select install. So it will take some time. Wait for that time. So now integration runtime is downloaded. Now what we have to do is, so we have to copy any one of the key from here. So I am copying the first key and I'll paste it here. Now click on register. So new integration runtime node is created successfully. Now click finish. So it is connecting to the cloud service. So it is doing all the initialization steps. So it may take few seconds. Let us wait for few seconds so that the integration runtime will be registered successfully. So it is successful. You can click launch configuration manager to see all the details. So data factory name, integration runtime node, everything. So now you can close this. Now close this one also. So we have just now created this integration runtime. Now what we have to do is we have to create the linked service. So search for SQL server, click continue. So here you have to give the so it is now we have to give the SQL server name. So let the authentication name be SQL authentication only. So again we have to give the database name. So here if you go to home, so I have already created SQL database whose name is study SQL. So we have to give this details here. Let me copy this database name. Let me give it here. We have to give the server name. This is my server name. Let me copy this. So we can give anything. Let's if you want to before creating this we have to click test connection. Let us see if the connection is successful or not.